Hello. As you might know, my name is Andrew. I was born in the morning of October 19th, 1992, in a small town called New Boston, Texas. I lived in Texas for most of my life. I think about halfway through middle school, I moved from Texas out to Virginia to live with my dad. And I went to high school at Ocean Lakes High School, right there in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Um, I came down to Full Sail about 2 weeks after I graduated from high school. I definitely wasted no time. And I think one of the biggest draws for me to come here was the fact that the school's really fast. It's fast paced. We're gonna be out of here in about a year now. Um, and I definitely really like the sound stuff. I really love the idea of being able to control sound and manipulate it to be whatever I want. One of the other big factors or big points in my life, I suppose you could say, is drumline. Actually, a lot. I've learned more about life in drumline than drumming. It's kind of funny actually. Um, but I one of my aspirations is to march in a drum corps, which drum corps is like marching band on steroids. It's crazy. It's all summer long, nothing but drums. And I remember when I first said I wanted to march in drum corps, I got laughed at. But the one big lesson that I learned from it is to never quit, especially regardless of what anybody says. Keep at it, because one day, if you love something, if you keep at it, you will be great at it. So, um, thank you guys. Okay, so that was kind of a weird intro there, but I was actually practicing for my introductory speech that's actually tomorrow for public speaking, and we're supposed to keep it within 1 to 2 minutes, and I just barely made it under the 2 minute mark, so that's cool. Excuse me again. But, I just kind of made that up. I made some key points about what I want to mention, and hopefully I won't say the word so much tomorrow. I'll probably have to narrow this down a little bit and give myself some what's the word? Make myself a note card. But since I'm just chatting with you right now, it's cool. I can say all I want, I guess. Nah, I'm just playing. But seriously though, and there I go again. Anyway, I am trying to get ready for this speech tomorrow. It's kind of funny because I'm more concerned with the one on Friday than tomorrow, but I don't want to get up and look dumb tomorrow either. So I'm trying to figure that out. But I am going to go ahead and narrow this down and practice in my head, I guess, a little tonight when I go practice drums or something. But for now, let's focus on the lecture. That's the word, lecture, that I had earlier today for interactive audio. No lab tonight, which is nice. Just a lecture today. I don't know why I burp so much on camera. It's like only when I'm on camera does that happen, so I apologize. But lecture today was pretty cool, actually. We talked about interactive music. And the big selling point for today was, how do we make music interactive? And we looked at a bunch of different things and different ways of, well, how would you do this and how would you do that? And it was really cool stuff. Like, a lot of it blew my mind. Like, there's this guy over in Germany or Sweden or something, somewhere, I think Sweden, and he came up with this idea, and it's called Invisiball or something like that. You can look it up, Invisiball. And basically this guy made these special paddles that have like infrared lights or something in them, and it's in a room, and you play it blindfolded, or it's also meant for blind people. And you play it in a room that has surround sound, and the sound is supposed to guide you to the ball, which there actually is no ball, but it's all based on sound, and it looks really cool. I wish my school would fund for the building of one of these rooms to play this game, because it seems pretty darn cool if you ask me. But yeah, we took a look at that, and then at the end we had to get together as an entire class and come up with a way that you could make music out of bowling, like the game, like the sport of bowling, I guess. And we came up with so many different ideas. And just from that example alone, it really opened my eyes. Like, wow, you can pretty much make music literally out of anything, because we looked at these programs that, like, for example, there's this app for the iPhone where you scan a barcode and the app turns the numerical value of that barcode into a melody, and it's just crazy. And we also looked at this company, I guess it is, called RJDJ, and it does the same thing. So basically, it's got different settings or whatever in the app. Like, one of them was a drum and bass setting, and you put on the drum and bass, and if you're sitting still, it's just the drum track. It's like a drum solo. And then if you start to move around, the bass line kicks in and other tracks start to kick in the more you move. Really cool stuff. And it also, like, for example, it'll constantly play a soundtrack, and depending on the loudness, the amplitude, or complexity of your surroundings, more tracks and louder volume of those tracks will play from this app. It's so cool. And so, like, if you're in a quiet room like this, you know, it'll be kind of peaceful, quiet, and the melody, the overall structure won't be that complex. But if it starts, like, if I were playing it right now and I'm talking, it would get louder. The structure would become more complex. Really awesome stuff for this interactive audio stuff. We looked at an interactive dance floor. It's kind of like a note matrix or whatever, but it's not quite a note matrix. It was a dance floor that behaved like a note matrix. Really awesome. But I don't know. The lecture was just really cool. And I see we have the fabulous blonde bombshell. What you up to, Mina?
I just finally finished my work.
How long was it?
Started
3 hours. She had Mina's actually coming along with, she's an online student for music production, and she's a professional dancer, if you can tell, totally. But, no, she's taking, what is it? Music what? No, what's the class? I don't think it's critical listening. It's music something like that. It's similar to a class I took last month, but it's definitely more music theory based. And actually, her classes are getting pretty tough now. I don't know if you checked out videos from earlier months where she had some of the same classes I did, but now they're starting to branch out and they're getting pretty tough. Like, now she's touching on the music theory stuff that I have no idea about. So she's gonna have to be teaching me that stuff. So yeah, for you people that might not, or might, what's the word? How do I say it? For those of you that don't think you can do the campus programs, and there's always the online programs as well, and they are definitely tough. Like, she just got done with a 3-hour Wimba. 3 hours of Wimba. That's unheard of. I've never had a Wimba that long. I think the longest Wimba I've ever had was like maybe 45 minutes, an hour tops. But 3 hours, that's crazy. Of course, that's coming from me, who had a 6.5-hour public speaking lecture yesterday. Some people just, they complain anyway. But what can you do? It's all school, it's all classes, but at least it's interesting stuff. So yeah, the lecture today was really cool, really interesting. Again, I'm busy working on this. I'm kind of stressing about the speech on Friday, making sure I have a good slideshow and a good presentation. Because I generally am pretty comfortable with getting up there and talking, but it's like when I have certain requirements to meet, that's when it gets nerve-wracking. Is, oh God, am I going to meet the requirements or not? You know, so I will see how it goes. Again, I will definitely get the speech on video for you guys. But until then, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go exercise or practice drums or something tonight. I'm not sure. I'll probably make another practice video. So until next time, guys, take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. I definitely love the school. You should check it out. If you're on the behind-the-scenes tour or something and I happen to be on campus, say what's up. Don't be afraid. Or if you even start and you watch the videos, like if you see me, come and say hi. Like, I love talking to you guys and getting to meet you people because, you know, it's awesome. For everybody that subscribes or leaves a comment on these videos, I check out your channel. If you have videos, I watch them. Because, you know, it's nice, it's awesome. Networking. That's what this place is about, networking. So feel free to add me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/FariusOpus, just like it is here on YouTube. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. And yeah, see you tomorrow.